Hey guys, Lance here. I'm sorry if you hear background noise. It is because I have a fan running. Even though it is late, it is still pretty hot in here. Um, how do I say this? Quick video about the refines. You can see them on screen. The person you already can tell who put this together, Phoenix Master One. Go check him out. I'm not, I'm not being asked to shout him out. I'm just saying because it's right there. You can probably see it smack them in the middle. This is his stuff. We're just gonna go over it real fast. It's just that when he does it like this, it's just easier to read through. And I'll just get this out of the way right now. Um, First place is tied between Zelgius and Ike. More so, Zelgius over Ike and Ryoma, the Ryomas, and then the Gradivis Wilders, which is Camus and Harden. They tie for second because all those four are accomplishing the same thing of getting +4 to all stats. Just that it's very easy to deal with the conditions on Ike and Zelgius over here. Versus Ryoma, you kind of have to be near an ally within two spaces, and then the foe's got to be at 100% or they initiate combat. If you want me to be specific about which ones kind of outweigh the other, starting with Ryoma versus Gradivis, or Reginto versus Gradivis, I both of them are decent. They're pretty good for what they do. So they both achieve the goal of +4 stats, +4 to all stats. Just that no follow up, I believe is no follow up, is happening here with Ryoma. And then you get 7 HP per hit. Their combat per hit. So anytime you hit them, you get 7 health back. So they give 2 additional rewards, but sometimes, depending on the situation, the conditions can be very strict. Well, not very strict, but strict to where it becomes kind of an issue to try to deal with them versus just be above 25% HP. That's easy. Unfortunately, that means that Xander gets shafted in this one. Now, it's not bad. He makes it so that the opponent cannot follow up, and he inflicts attack and defense -5 if the foe's HP is at least 75% or greater than. But compared to the other four, it's not that great. That's just in comparison to the other four. It's decent. You could do good stuff with it. It's decent. None of these are bad. They're pretty simple compared to some of the previous ones we got, and I didn't go over them because, yeah, no, it's like I can't come up with a simple way to explain it. With this, it's just right there in your face. So, yeah, I will say that I will admit that probably Alondite slightly beats out Ragnar in this case because of the fact that um this turns normal Aether to 4 special cooldown. This turns Radiant Aether 2 to a 1 special cooldown. One cooldown. I say 1 cooldown with Radiant Aether 2 is because Radiant Aether 2 is from a certain Fate channel a while back. It already cuts down the cooldown to half from 4 to 2. So having an additional 1 right there, even if you go player phase with Legendary Ike for whatever reason you want to do, you can still get Radiant Ether right off the bat. And especially if you run, let's say, Times Pulse, which just makes it instant, which is ridiculous, and at least in turn 1 makes it ridiculous, and a special Spiral. So those work really well in Legendary Ike's favor, but with either Bold Fighter, Vengeful Fighter, all the other Armor Fighters, especially Special Fighter, for Black Knight of Zelgius, on a now 2 cooldown Black Luna, you get more mileage out of that versus Aether. Because it's straight up damage if the opponent in question has a lot of defense or has whatever. This is attacking defense in this case, I'm assuming. But I don't know how it works fully. But I will say that if you want me to be individual about it, Alondites number 1, Ragnos number 2, Raijinto and Gradivis are interchangeable between 3 and 4. They're not None of them are bad. And Xander is dead last. Now again, Xander's isn't all that bad in my opinion. It's just that he got thrown in with the other units who benefit a lot more from their refines compared to Xander. And a lot of these are Gen 1. Of course, there's the Mythic, which I think Legendary Ryoma is the very first, not Mythic, Legendary hero to get a refine. At least as far as I'm concerned. And he got the best remix because of Bushido 2 and Attack Speed Rain 3. So that helped him out a lot. While I say that Legendary Ryoma is good, maybe at plus 10. Otherwise, nah. Because of the power creep that happens nowadays. But he is still at the very least competent. That I can fully say without regret. He's competent now. He's definitely competent. You can run really well with him, even normal Ryoma. However, the reason why I put Ike over Ryoma is because with Resplendent you get the +2 to all stats as a Resplendent. So there's that. But even then, the +4 to all stats without on non-Resplendent normal Ike is pretty good to have, and it's -1 special cooldown, so Aether is now a 4-turn special instead of a 5-turn, which is always going to be more beneficial in a lot of cases. You run Times Pulse on him, you're good. You're done. You're set. You're set. But yeah. That's a really simple one. I didn't mean for it to go for more than 5 minutes, but yeah. Let me know what you guys think about these refines. I'm going to actually upload the Studio Series Optimus Prime video first before this video. So by the time this video comes out, Studio Series 38 Optimus Prime would have already been uploaded. And make sure, if you guys want more of just general discussion like this with me, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jargon. It helps, of course. It helps get more exposure and get in the algorithm. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good one. Take care, be safe, have a good day.